With recent events painting Donald Trump as the likely candidate to win the 2024 presidential election, Kamala Harris faces significant challenges. Here's why Kamala will struggle against Trump in the upcoming election. Debate, victory, and public perception. Trump's decisive debate victory over Joe Biden has significantly boosted his public image as a strong and effective leader. In the debate, he managed to present his arguments clearly and confidently, which stood in stark contrast to Biden's perceived struggles with coherence and energy. This performance reinforced the narrative that Trump is capable and prepared to lead the country again, swaying public perception in his favor. The debate also highlighted Trump's ability to dominate the stage and control the conversation, attributes that resonate well with voters who prioritize assertiveness and leadership qualities. Assassination Attempt. The assassination attempt on Donald Trump has generated a significant wave of sympathy and support for him. This harrowing event has not only humanized Trump, portraying him as a resilient and courageous figure who survived an attack on his life, but also evoked a sense of solidarity among the public. Even some members of the Democratic Party have expressed empathy, recognizing the gravity of the situation. This sympathy has translated into increased support as people rally behind him in response to the perceived injustice. The assassination attempt has shifted some of the focus away from political disagreements, fostering a more unified sentiment that could benefit Trump's campaign. Kamala's previous campaign performance. Kamala Harris's previous attempt to secure the Democratic nomination in the 2020 primaries ended in a relatively early withdrawal due to lack of traction among voters. This performance has cast doubts on her electability and ability to galvanize broad support within her own party. During the primaries, Harris struggled to define a clear, compelling narrative that resonated with a wide range of Democratic voters, leading to her falling behind candidates like Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. This history might make voters skeptical about her ability to succeed in a general election, where the stakes and scrutiny are even higher. Furthermore, her campaign faced criticisms for inconsistent messaging and strategy, which could resurface as concerns among voters as they consider her readiness to take on the formidable challenge of running against Trump. This background places Harris at a disadvantage, as she must now not only prove her capability to lead, but also overcome the lingering perceptions of her previous campaign's shortcomings. Biden administration's record. Kamala Harris will need to navigate the complexities of defending the Biden administration's record while distinguishing her own vision for the future. As vice president, she is closely associated with the administration's successes and failures, which means she will have to address criticisms related to economic performance, the handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, immigration policies, and other key issues. Trump is likely to highlight any perceived shortcomings or controversial decisions made during Biden's tenure, painting the administration as ineffective or misguided. This puts Harris in a difficult position. She must acknowledging areas that need improvement with showcasing the administration's achievements. Additionally, voters who are dissatisfied with the current state of affairs may be hesitant to support a candidate they see as a continuation of Biden's policies. Polarization and voter fatigue. The current political landscape in the United States is highly polarized, with deep divisions between the two major parties. This polarization has contributed to significant voter fatigue, particularly among those who are weary of the ongoing political battles and negative rhetoric. Many voters are looking for a change from the current administration, which they associate with continued division and stagnation. Kamala Harris, as the vice president under Biden, may be perceived as a continuation of the current administration's policies and approach, making it difficult for her to distance from the status quo. In contrast, Trump, despite his controversial presidency, represents a starkly different direction, which could appeal to voters seeking a decisive break from the past 4 years. Furthermore, Trump's ability to energize and mobilize his base remains strong, while Harris may struggle to generate the same level of enthusiasm and turnout among Democratic voters. This voter fatigue and desire for change could work against Harris, as she may be viewed as part of the political establishment that many are eager to move away from. Conclusion. Despite Kamala Harris's qualifications and her rise to become the Democratic nominee, several factors point to potential difficulties in securing a win against Donald Trump in the upcoming election. Trump's recent debate victory, sympathetic support following the assassination attempt, and his ability to energize his base present significant challenges for Harris. Coupled with her previous campaign struggles and the need to defend the Biden administration's record, Harris faces an uphill battle in convincing voters to choose her over a familiar and resilient opponent like Trump.